episode of the Mic Drop Podcast featuring Shawn Booker, Omer Hassan, and I, Mike Erlbacher. So everyone knows, episode 1 is on Spotify now. We are also on YouTube under Erlbacher Productions. That's spelled IRLBACHER Productions. What's going on, boys? How was your day, Homer?
It was good. You know, it was busier at work than a usual Sunday, considering there was no Bills game. But yeah, it was a decent day.
I didn't do shit today. I hung out today.
Must be nice.
Well, get a different work schedule, boy. I don't.
Did you work on the house today?
No. It's Jesus' day.
So,
Yeah, I do shit.
AKA football?
No, not even that. I haven't watched that either. Screw that.
Yeah,
Bills lost, but
That's all that matters. Right?
Patriots.
Yeah, fuck those
Also
Patriots.
lost.
Yeah.
That's
a little
you
better.
gotta take the good with the bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brady, you suck. I hope you retire.
He's gonna kill us now.
Anyways, yeah.
Topic today, what are we talking about today, Mike?
I got one thing on my mind. Aliens.
Area 51.
Aliens.
Aliens?
And no, Sean.
So like the movie E.T. or
No.
just
well, yeah.
In general,
yeah.
extraterrestrial.
Aliens, not Omar.
that's the only thing that's on your mind now?
Well, it's, you know.
Aliens, not immigrants. Aliens.
Aliens. Wait, so before we start, let's be clarified.
Outside of this earth.
Okay, so now talking about illegals
Not Omer.
Not the other
coming
side
in
of the
over to our
border.
Outside
okay.
this earth.
Just not to be confused with the
No one that's taking your job. Right?
well, it's not that hard to take.
Not the wall they're
literally
building
took
in
your
Mexico.
Until you got rehired as a manager.
Yeah, legit.
So, I mean, yeah. What's your thoughts? You guys think they're real, first of all? I mean,
I think it's pretty probable, considering how many planets and how big the galaxy is, and how big the universe is. Just on the off chance, there's quite a bit of chance. It'd surprise me if there weren't real.
gotcha. What's your opinions?
I've never had an experience where something were, make me believe that aliens were actually out there or real. I mean, all you see is stuff on TV or movies, whatever, Star Wars, you know what I mean? But
yeah, but I'm not saying stuff that's already come to Earth. I'm saying them existing somewhere.
Sorry, you said things that came to Earth already? Like what?
No, like thinking about the concept that aliens could have come to Earth. That's what we see on TV and
Right.
sci-fi. But what I'm saying is, considering the fact we're a speck in the universe.
oh, for
not
sure,
even.
we really are.
100%. Do you think they've already been here, though?
Looking at all the controversies and stuff online, yeah. I'm pretty gullible.
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure Canadian college just released information in their library about their government releasing information on alien sightings.
Well, we got to look that
That's
up.
like relatively new information, like December something, late December.
Wow,
Do they have their own Area 51?
probably.
I'm sure they
Is it
have some
called
type
Area
of agency.
51A?
You know, I feel like
gonna be something in
I
French.
feel like the state stuff is the only form of government that actually keeps us covered up. I feel like any outside this country, you go to France or something, they have files that are released to their public already. Like, I think it's just us hiding it from us.
Government, man.
We hide a lot of stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure. Our government's so...
secretive.
Yeah.
Which
so-
can be justified in a way. I mean, if you look at it, mass panic and stuff like that, they want to avoid that. So
I was listening to another podcast. Yes, another one. It was called the Mic Drop Podcast. I can't remember the name of the guest that we had on. I believe it was Dr. Greer, though. He was stating that the government has the power to blow parts of the country up to make it look like an alien attacked us, which internationally will help all the countries and others join forces, causing a galaxy war. What are your thoughts on that?
I could definitely
that's
see
from
being-
the mic drop.
That was a joke. I didn't want to release the real name of the podcast.
Oh,
So back to the question.
all right. That
always
could be
plug.
possible. It depends. I mean, the government, in my eyes, is not one entity. You know, it's comprised of different individuals. So obviously, some branch of government or some person in the government could have had weird thoughts and wrong thoughts like that at one point in time. That doesn't mean all the government's in on it or that it's wrong. You know what I mean? It's just like people. There's good, there's bad, there's, all kinds.
Oh, for sure.
Your
Absolutely.
thoughts on my question?
Can you repeat the question, please? I wasn't listening.
It was, what do you think that the government, has enough power to?
Oh yes. I think it definitely is possible for sure. Will they actually do it?
It's kind of like the 9/11. A lot of hoax saying that we blew our own building up.
That I believe, but
Well, yeah,
But
I have a lot of that.
If an
about
alien
that.
attack ever happened, I don't think it would actually happen unless the government did something behind it.
Well, but at the same time,
Here comes the FBI. No, I'm just
if
kidding.
if we
Spit shit
retaliate, if they make it look like something like that, if we do retaliate,
Well,
who
that's-
we're gonna fight?
that's
We're
my-
gonna blow
Maybe
up.
we
That's
fight
one of my
ourselves.
questions for the podcast.
There is nothing.
We'll save that opinion
Yeah,
later.
I mean,
So-
once we do come across something somewhere, then they could make it look like a rivalry or
Wait,
you know,
wait.
war.
This just reminds me of the movies Men in Black. Aliens show up, they attack Earth, they come in and clean it up. Look here, big flashlight.
Wipe
You
it out.
believe in those big flashlights?
Flashlights, not flashlights.
This is not a sponsored video for flashlights. But if you'd like to sponsor this podcast, please reach me at the Mic Drop Podcast at Instagram page. Thank you.
But I don't know. I would say there's not really like that. At least, but I don't know. We wouldn't know because they erase your memory.
Right? Yeah. Do you remember a flash of light like that?
You're not supposed to, right?
Every day I wake up for work, I forget the next day.
FYI, link
Oh.
for flashlights in the description below.
So, let's say there are aliens out there. Conspiracy thinking. I believe there are, but do you think they're confined on one planet just like we are here? We're not really confined. We get people up on the moon once in a while.
That's
but
bullshit.
I would believe not. If they did exist,
You think they're everywhere? in the galaxy?
it could be different species, different civilizations, different
Yeah, I
evolutions.
definitely see that.
There could be like unintelligent species on one planet, and another planet would be way ahead of time
Mm-hmm.
from them, and another galaxy somewhere. So really can't tell.
Shawn, you said something about you don't believe the moon landing was real.
Come on now.
I do not.
I think it was. What's your thoughts on that? What do you
Again, it's
say?
just a government setup.
Why though?
The government.
Do you know who landed on the moon? Well, in the video.
Armstrong. He's dead now, isn't he? He's just still
He was the
rocking
second
around.
one,
He's not-
second person to step.
He's
Well,
not.
the two motherfuckers that went up there. Either way, you guys watch MythBusters?
Yeah.
That show was around.
Yeah.
They did their myth on it. And from what they showed, nothing was adding up.
But
Nothing.
what about the International Space Station, stuff like that?
Why haven't we been back? What year did we go to the moon? Does anybody know?
67.
Somewhere around that. I think 67. Yeah.
Yeah, we're unfactual. We
Yeah, we have no knowledge.
probably
of
should
this,
do
but
our research a little more.
if
But
we start talking shit about it.
Why does it matter? I think going to the moon is no big deal. Like anybody could do it.
no, it wasn't 67. It was 69.
There's actually like tours I
Apollo
think
11.
you could buy with big Russian companies that could take you up there for a tour if you have enough money. Millionaires
I'm not
do
saying
that.
it's definitely
So-
nowadays. It definitely could be possible, but we know there's no life
1969?
up there.
Corvette Stinger.
Yeah, there's no life up. There's no
definitely not.
aliens on the moon.
So,
Not on the moon, yeah.
like, did you see the recent video? Neil Armstrong is the one who walked on the moon, by the way, in 1969.
Neil said Armstrong, did I not?
He did.
He's still alive. And there was a video just released this past year of him, someone going up to him, confronting it about him, aliens not existing.
How old is this dude now?
But he claims that he's coming out because, the government tells you to be quiet with these things.
Right.
Yeah,
Pay
he-
off,
That's
shut
the
your
conspiracy
mouth.
behind it.
Yeah, we're
But he
Signed a
did come
bunch
out
of
and say
NDAs.
when he landed on there, there was actually something there, and the guy who was confronting him about it just recently in a press conference, Armstrong punched him out. Legit.
No
There's
way.
a video on like the internet of him doing it.
That's crazy.
Like full on punch the guy right in the face
Whoa.
because he knows he saw something up there.
Yeah.
That
I
is crazy.
don't believe in it. I don't believe they went up there. Why didn't we go again? I mean, there's nothing up there. We put our flag up there. Ooh. Why didn't no other country
Why not
do
though?
that as well?
It's exploration.
You like my shirt?
By the same
It was like
time,
a cheap knockoff copy of the mic drop.
It's galaxy stars inside.
Oh, sweet.
So I made my own first merch today in our basement
Nice.
in the craft
Oh,
room.
that's okay.
So I screen printed in Galaxy Camo, the mic drop.
Awesome.
limited release. We are doing a giveaway when this episode comes out. First 100 subscribers on YouTube. Once again, that is Erlbacher Production. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I told you I had good news, guys. Because we're on the alien subject. Got you both a gift.
Ooh, look at that. It ain't my birthday.
It's not your birthday,
Well,
but
it's
devastation.
getting close, though.
Thank you.
Thanks, homie. All right.
Ooh, hoodies.
Why don't you guys open those up?
Are we all going to wear these tonight when we go out for dinner?
Probably could.
Yeah, we could do that.
I got you guys size up because they do shrink.
You call me fat. Oh, hell yeah, that's so sweet, dude.
They are.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
Rep
mic drop.
the mic drop. This is
Hoodies.
in gold. This is awesome. You
Hoodies.
printed these yourself,
We
too?
did them all at home. I did the white and gold.
That's awesome.
Dude,
Hell
that's
yeah.
I
impressive.
got one right here.
Sweet. Is your dark? Oh, it is gold. It was a different angle. Sweet. That's awesome.
That
It's
is
like a-
pretty cool.
It's kind of like a lighter reflective gold. Like
Yeah,
it's not
that's
too
awesome, dude.
I
polished.
like it. Hey, we should start a business doing printing and stuff.
Yep, so get your merch at my Instagram page. I'll have the link in bio.
Light Productions and it'll pop up.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. The bio will be in the YouTube description. Thank you.
Awesome. Sweet. It's a nice hoodie too. Hell yeah.
We do have leggings, socks, shirts for men and women.
No
and
flashlights
hoodies.
though. Sorry.
Leggings
Still
for,
waiting for that flashlight sponsor.
leggings for men.
Make my ass look great.
So, question number 2 that I had for you guys.
You share the same concept of time?
Do you think aliens share the same concept of time?
No.
So,
I would say definitely not.
I'm only going to reference off Mandalorian.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. 'Cause
Baby Yoda is like 55
50.
or 50, yeah, some shit like
I
that.
just watched it before I came over here
But-
the second episode.
He's an
And he
alien.
still looks like he's a.
So yeah, I 100% agree. I think we all agree on that. I think their time is different from us because their lifespan can either be shorter or longer.
Or yeah.
Well, lifespans, evolution, all that, apart from all that, like there's tortoises that can live hundreds of
Oh, yeah,
years.
yeah. That's
But I mean,
crazy.
apart from all that, just based on simple physics and science, it shows that even on Earth, if you put a clock on a plane flying some direction, and when it lands, it'll be off by like a nanosecond or something. And if you compare time to like a planet that's close to a black hole, because of the gravitational force, time is actually weird like that. If you watch the movie Interstellar, they reference it in there. So, and every other planet has different days, seasons, and stuff. So some planets have 3 moons. That some planets have 3 suns. That it's never night over there. So obviously their calendars and everything would be different, or life would evolve in
Right.
a different way. We never know.
Way too detailed.
But it's pretty interesting. That's one of my favorite movies, Interstellar.
I don't know, Omar, you said one time you want to be the first one to go to Mars.
Yeah, The Martian. Yeah,
You
watching
wanna
that
be the
movie.
one
Oh, yeah,
that,
sure, yeah.
Yeah,
lives there?
start life over there and try to build.
So, yeah, we'll save that for a different topic. So, what do you think alien civilization technology evolve and converge as ours here on Earth? So basically what I'm asking is, do you think their technology will help our technology, or our technology will help their technology?
Again,
If
It
anything, I think
depends.
they'd be so far advanced.
if they were the ones to make it here from another galaxy onto our planet, then they definitely have to be more advanced than we are
For sure.
to be capable of that
We
kind
can
of
only
travel.
go. We can only go to the moon.
Right.
Well, we sent a rover to Mars. There's
Yeah,
a whole
we've been to,
documentary
like,
on Disney Plus.
Our ships have been to like Saturn and stuff. Like there's
Yeah, but nobody on them.
nobody on
It's a
'em, yeah.
satellite or something.
Right,
Whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe a monkey, but
But yeah, I would say probably not. Every civilization evolves. If there were no communication, no standardization, every civilization back in the day evolved in a different way.
yeah.
Obviously, depending on how they discovered stuff, like we discovered fire, started cooking stuff, and we discovered the wheel. So our whole thing was depending on combustion and stuff like that. What if some other civilization learned to harness some other energy source that was on their planet?
No, for sure,
You
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
So
What
the
I'm
whole
saying.
track, because we build off of our previous civilization, generations worth of work, and build on top of that. So what if they even discovered the first thing different than us, and then they would just evolve on that and build on that.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to find out.
I mean, yeah, no, I agree. I think anything we do technological here as humans would be nothing compared to what aliens have already, if they do exist.
Yeah.
So if they ever do come visit, and they're not, what do you think? They're going to be nice or mean? Taking us or?
We come in peace. Well, if they are so far advanced ahead of us, if they come here, what's the point of coming here? What are they going to take?
Resources,
Outdated technology that they're way far ahead
Our planet
compared to
that's
them.
dying?
and natural resources, water. You never know.
What if they don't need water? Us as human beings, we need
What if they
water to survive.
engineer water themselves?
Yeah, it's not too hard to do. It's hydrogen and oxygen.
Thanks. H2O, buddy. It's the fun fact of the day.
Water boy.
I personally think they'll come in peace, like Shawn just said. But it depends on how us as a human race
how we
act to them.
Approach 'em.
Yeah, and we won't be
Especially-
like, oh yeah, sure, come on down, hi, heart. No, we're gonna fucking blow
We're
smoke.
done.
We're gonna blow them out of the sky.
Higher up governments who don't know what kind of technology they have, they're going to immediately assume it's a threat. Start
Which I mean,
attacking.
wouldn't you too?
I would
could-
be on defensive
I mean, for
position,
sure,
but I
but-
wouldn't go straight out sending nukes at them.
You know what they say.
what you
Something
gotta
you
do,
don't know. Maybe your nukes won't even scratch their ship.
Yeah, that's right.
So
yeah.
you know what they say. If you see someone coming towards you with a knife, you run away. But if you see someone with a gun, you charge them. Because the gun will hit you in the back. The knife won't. Right? So stuff like that. You got to assess your threats. And if you see a spaceship coming from the other galaxy, you definitely know they're way more advanced than you are.
You're saying I should run if someone has a knife, but I should run at them if they have a gun?
Yes.
Why?
That is a basic defensive maneuver.
I would rather take the guy with the knife than the gun.
No, because
I'll
the
go shoot
guy
him
with
in
the
the back.
knife is going to have to chase you, and all you got to do is to
can
be
throw
faster
knives,
than
you
him.
know.
Yeah, but the guy with the gun is just going to shoot you in the back.
Yeah. If he has that good of an aim.
Yeah,
Because he would just poof,
I
poof,
mean,
poof.
if it's Omer, he's good.
we got to hit the range again. That was
Dude,
fun.
I'm down.
Um,
Practice for these alien invasion attacks.
But yeah, so if another
Doomsday prepping. Let's go.
if an alien ship shows up out of nowhere from another galaxy onto your planet, they have those transport capabilities. You think that our weapons are going to do anything to them?
Not at all.
I believe not. So
think
I
they
would
have
rather
defensive structures that are going to.
Well,
I would rather try my luck in peace.
Maybe we have. And that's what's all shown in Area 51. Destroyed ships.
Yeah.
Aliens.
You know what? For all those
Oh,
people,
we gotta put these motherfuckers somewhere, so they throw them in
for
the
all those
desert in
people
what,
who
Nevada.
said they were going to that event and only 100 or less people
There was a lot of
showed
people
up,
there.
No, I just
Unless
saw-
those pictures were accurate from what I seen, but
There was a couple of
there
hundred
wasn't
people.
thousands. There was not even 1,000.
Yeah.
So all those people that did say they were going,
'Cause
and
it
I was
was-
not one of them.
hey, the event was canceled. Okay,
No shit.
it was
cannot be
canceled. That's why no one showed up.
Is that your Donald Trump impersonation?
That was actually. Thank you.
Hey, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Shame on you guys for saying you were going, you little bitches.
It was started out as a joke. So I believe people
Yeah,
signed
well,
up
10
as a
million
joke.
people sign up. You better start going and packing
As-
your bags.
Yeah, it
As
was
a
also like a
joke.
year away.
I'm here
By the
with
way,
my
the
popcorn.
motels and stuff, the hotels were fully booked.
Well, the government canceled flights going out that way. Like the last 2
Seriously?
weeks.
Oh,
don't know
that's
about that.
insane.
I know. I
pretty
seen
sure.
flights were increased in that time frame for that event.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
jumped up a lot.
JetBlue and
But,
Southwest, you owe
Why
me
didn't
money.
people just drive out there?
I mean, you
Plug.
could. So I'm
Dedication,
sure. I'm
you
sure.
know?
Probably a lot of people would have.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're gonna go way out there just to stand in front of a gate and maybe get shot down.
We'll stay in front of
Yeah, you
Vegas.
can't mess around like that. Yeah,
Mm-mm,
that's
I mess around
pretty
going out
dumb.
there.
I swear, I'm going to Vegas. I'm not going to the
Yeah.
Area 51 bullshit.
I think I did go to Vegas around that time. It was August. When was this
Yeah, it
event?
was
September.
I think
week
you
ahead.
went, yeah, like a week or two before.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
So I mean, the biggest conception that people I don't understand is they say that alien ships are always circle with the dome on top.
Oh yeah, UFO.
I'm sorry, but you
Yeah.
go out on the street, you look at our vehicles, they're not all the same shapes. So I've seen videos on the internet that show them look like submarines sometimes, like a long submarine floating in there.
Yeah, I mean, it can be anything.
Could be a starfighter ship for all we care.
Pew pew pew.
Could be like from Star Wars.
Maybe.
But I mean, here's the one biggest question though. I had someone ask me, if they exist, why haven't we seen them yet? Like, how come it's always the government hiding them?
Well,
That's a question.
first of all,
if they're able to get here, then why isn't one on my street right now before the government shows up?
well, maybe they don't want to interact. Maybe they haven't shown up yet. We don't know.
Maybe
That
they
doesn't
know
mean
how,
they
maybe
don't
know how
exist.
stupid we are. I'm like, oh, we don't need to go down there. Mm-mm.
They don't. That doesn't mean we don't exist.
They're looking
they
up from
don't
above
exist.
and seeing our planet being destroyed.
Like, wow, what idiots! Let's get out of here.
Speaking of which, as we're recording this podcast, I don't know if you guys saw the Australia wildfires.
We got some rain.
They got some rain?
I've been told they're getting rain.
Well,
They're
that's-
probably cloud seeding and stuff, which is also bad, which
Yeah.
is causing all these problems in the first
Yeah,
place.
it's horrible.
Weather adjustments.
Yeah, exactly. The aliens are seeing the world burning up. The rainforest, California, Australia.
yeah,
Like, yeah, let's
guys,
get out of
just
You
here.
know how
donate.
long it takes these people to figure out how to get out of this planet.
They're gonna ruin wherever they end up.
Yep.
We gotta save what we have.
It's like Mars.
So speaking of that, yeah, I mean, let's get on that subject. Do you think we will reach another planet where we can inhabit?
I think it's pretty possible. Even Mars. I mean, Mars is
Mars
within.
has water, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
Now
they
they're
say.
saying there's water. The weather is pretty okay for us to be living on that planet.
Yeah.
And with some technology, we should be able to harness a lot of energy, solar power, stuff like that, and make it livable. Shouldn't be too hard.
I think it definitely can be a possible outcome, but I don't think that's obviously not going to happen in our lifetimes, or you know what I mean. But
You never know.
I guess you never know. But I don't know. I just
They might start a major in school saying extraterrestrial lifestyle.
What do you mean start a school, Omer?
I just mean some dumb program. I mean, it might not be dumb, but you know how like schools catch on to it. It's just a big business, which is another topic for another podcast as to how schooling is like outdated. But
So you mean a subject on taking over?
yeah,
the
like they
planet?
might start a program, a 2-year diploma or 2-year associates on how to live on another
You
planet
have to
or
get
how
your
to prep.
2-year
for-
degree.
Yeah,
You
like
have to get your
how to
2-year
take over
degree.
planet Earth 101.
yeah, they'll just anything they can make up, for money.
You have to get your 2-year degree just to travel, or any other.
You gotta get your UFO license.
Well, it takes 4
There we
years to
go.
get there.
Let's start that.
Doesn't it take like 4 years to get there?
There's a
Probably, but how fast is that
well-
traveling though?
So I watched a documentary on Disney Plus. It was a Mars rover.
Yes.
They sent the rover actually around when the Earth was circling around the orbit to the best, like shortest location, which only took 56 days or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So there's like a pinpoint, and you got one shot to send that spaceship
Right,
to make
because
sure it gets there, or you lose.
you got a window of an hour. Or whatever. Yeah.
It's like a specific window of time that only happens so often.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Omar, what's that movie you were just talking about? You said it was one of your favorite movies.
Interstellar.
Is that the one where they? What's that movie
It's
about?
Matt McConaughey. He goes to outer space. It's
Is it with Jennifer Lawrence where they wake up?
No,
That's a
no.
different one.
It's based in the future where Earth is being destroyed, climate change is taking over. It's a dystopian future, and how he saves the day, and how we adapt and send a
I'm sorry.
ship
I
out
was
to
thinking of a different movie. What's the movie we talked about last week? The Mars one.
Martian.
That's the one. Remember when they in that storm up on Mars, he got hit by something. They thought he was dead, so they left him. And they took off.
Right.
But how many days did it take for them to get from Mars to home? Wasn't it like 100 and something days or
I
plus days?
Don't
It
remember
was-
that. No.
Like the dude was up there for like 7 years. By the time they had to go home
Right.
and circle back, it was like 7 years later. Something stupid like that.
No, he learned how to signal them back home.
Right.
By setting up a message
But they had to
that
go back
would
and
show
get it.
on satellite images and stuff. And for a while, they tried ignoring it,
Mm-hmm.
and they tried burying that message because they didn't want to go back and
Mm-hmm.
pick him up or admit that they made a mistake in the first place.
You know that there's an app, and I actually paid for this app too. It's $5.99.
Idiot.
Of how to make contact with aliens.
Oh
Well, what did
my
you learn?
God.
So I'm gonna play a 10-second clip of what the noise sounds like. You're supposed to meditate like in a field or something, and look up in
A
the
cornfield.
yeah, pretty much, and look up in the night sky as you're
That's-
meditating with this noise. So here's the noise.
Meditation in preparation for coherent thought sequencing. Sit quietly and eye.
I'm not sure what this noise is.
Rise.
Okay, that might have not been it. Hold on. One second.
Where did you find this? Did you Google it yourself or something, or did it just pop up?
I watched a different podcast called The Mic Drop. Here's the noise. That's crazy looking at the waves on the microphone right now.
Are the waves like way crazier than normal? Like what are?
Yeah, they're like super spaced out.
Spaced out?
No puns. I'm glad someone got that.
But it sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Because, I mean,
Sounds like a bunch
how would okay, if we shot that?
So this was the same guy that I said earlier, Dr. Greer.
Yeah.
He also stated that him and it's a bunch of people that go. I don't know where his location is, but you can actually get tickets to go to. But one guy who went was actually blind. Right?
Oh no! Now you can see again.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
They took photographs of while they were all sitting together with their eyes closed, listening to that tone, and someone in the background was taking pictures just to see if anything like paranormal or ET comes up.
He phoned home.
And there's a photo, super hard to make out even what it is, so I'm not even going to disclose that information. But all of a sudden, the guy said, "I can see everyone." And he's like, "Oh, what color shirt am I wearing?" And they're like, he's answering these questions
Yeah, but I mean,
crazy.
How do you know what color the shirt was if he's always been blind?
Well,
How does he know colors?
true. Or
Unless
could've-
he wasn't always blind,
right,
I guess.
he could have
but-
gone blind. But I mean,
Oh,
that's very hard to prove.
very
with how pictures can be doctored and stuff.
I believe in aliens, but that one I'm very skeptical on that story.
Yeah.
That's a big.
I mean, hey, if they got the advanced technology in other galaxies or planets,
Yeah, but
oh,
I
you're
mean,
blind? Boom.
first of all, sound cannot travel through space because it needs air to travel. Secondly, just sitting there with a phone app playing, I don't know how that would transmit through space. Sending a light signal out, there's some galaxies that are billions of light years away, so light would take billions of years to reach there. So I don't know how that would work, unless we can learn to harness some other source of energy, like gravitation or something that's instantaneous and not slow like light.
Yeah.
Slow.
Yeah.
100%.
But,
Back on topic about inhabiting a different planet. How long do you think until? Do you guys think that's going to happen? Do we agree all together though that is going to happen one day?
I am hopeful. Yeah, I think it's pretty possible. Yeah,
I think it's possible as well, but I'm thinking like hundreds of years. In the
I'm
future.
thinking it's possible right now. With the right equipment, you could live on Mars right now. But if it's
scientists are saying, and I just looked this up today, they're saying this next 10 years.
yeah, because see, right
Plus
now
have
you
flying
could
cars
live,
by then too, and we don't.
right now you could live on Mars.
Try to figure out how to
and
get
survive.
rid of rust and potholes.
But if it's viable and cost efficient for a majority of the population to live there is the question. If it's affordable,
It's going to be the 1%. That's
right?
the only
If
ones
it's
that are
doable,
really
yeah, definitely.
Us middle age, unless you guys subscribe, we'll be the 1% too. We won't be there. I think it is possible within the next 10 years. I think the government, and I keep going back to the government. I don't know who the hell
Government
is.
runs everything here in this country.
Yeah, I mean,
Everywhere.
that's what we
We have
think,
to
at
go back
least.
to government.
It's those people who are behind the scenes that we don't know about, have so much technology. This is my theory. They have so much technology that we don't know about yet, but they've already harnessed it. And they're not releasing it because why? Why would they release it?
Greed, human greed.
Exactly. I mean, they're trying to make a bang for their buck. They're going to release shit like that at the right time. I mean, Apple's iPhone hasn't changed for what?
Hasn't changed since.
15 years now. And
But you dumbasses keep buying
But we added another camera.
Wow. But no one uses.
My point with that is, though, is I'm sure they have technology now where there's like maybe some type of chip inside your head and you can just telepathically connect with people. You don't even have to speak anymore.
That's actually also something that can be very much possible within the next few years.
Remember, you ever watch Star Trek? You guys ever watch not Star Wars, Star Trek?
Star Trek, yeah.
I wasn't big into it, but I remember this one time in school that a teacher said they had like those intercom things in their ear.
Yeah.
Right.
And look at that. 10 years later, they have Bluetooth in your ear now.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm talking about the old original ones too. So we're
Right.
talking, whatever. And then 10 years after that, in the 90s, they had Bluetooth.
Hey, whatever we can imagine, we can work towards and, achieve it. Humans are amazing.
I want a lightsaber, a real one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Whatever you want.
So I mean, overall, how long until aliens are here? How long until we get to a different planet?
Now, are we talking about just planets in our solar system?
Can
Or can you think of anything?
Barely can get out of our own
I mean, like
Earth.
where other life may exist. Like, do you think there's aliens on any of our other planets, or?
Well, we're in the Milky Way galaxy. I'm sure there's a different galaxy of humans.
There's theories of wormholes which can teleport you through space and time.
I'm big on that too. Like there's
Right.
there's the Earth 1, Earth 2, Earth 3, Earth 4, all
Right.
due to a wormhole effect. So there's a doppelganger of us in a different wormhole, a different time.
Yeah.
That's us, but in a different course we took. Something like that.
Possible, yeah.
But like I think that there's billions of versions of us. No, I'm not crazy.
You guys ever watch Rick and
I
Morty?
wouldn't say versions of us. I would say in general
us, but-
civilization. But exact versions of us, why would that be?
I think it's like the
considering
say, I don't know.
DNA and like how genes evolve and stuff.
You ever notice though, like Looney Tunes? How do you think you spell it?
Oh, yeah.
There's like two ways, and everyone swore it was this one way.
Like Febreze too. Febreze used to be something different too, and everyone's saying it's.
And then
something
there was
else.
this one guy who died. It starts with an M. I can't think of his name, and that's what they named this whole thing off of. But he died in like the 80s, but then he really like died in 2000, and everyone swore he died in the 80s.
That's crazy. There's a lot of things like that, like Elvis and stuff.
Gotcha. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this was a crazy podcast today, boys. So yeah, we'll wrap it up here.
Cool.
So we're on Spotify now. We are on YouTube, Earl Backer Productions. The Spotify is the Mic Drop, and we also have an Instagram called the Mic Drop Podcast. Make sure you view us, like us, subscribe. Get that.
Give us a comment, even if it's a shitty comment, we still appreciate it.
Yeah, feedback is much appreciated.
Yes, feedback, please.
We're a little cringy.
Don't forget the giveaways.
Yeah. Giveaway will be posted. This episode will be posted Tuesday. So when you're watching this, go on the Instagram page, follow the rules, and I will have a special merch for you
Nice.
to the first 100 subscribers.
Sweet.
That's two.
Not to 100
I'm
subscribers.
about to say to the all.
Once I get 100 subscribers,
like that's what you
I
got
will-
stashed back there.
Once I
dude.
get 100 subscribers on the YouTube platform, I will pick one of those subscribers
Gotcha.
to send
At
a
random.
piece of merch out.
Does that count as friends or family?
Whoever subscribes, I will do a random drawing on the internet.
Okay.
There is a website that takes all of the names and generates
Gotcha.
a.
Okay.
I think we can eliminate the friends.
I
and
don't
family.
think I have any family or friends on YouTube, so don't worry about that. We're not cheating anyone. I will honestly sell giveaway.
All
All right. See you guys
you
on
guys,
Tuesday,
thanks.
Thursdays.
Yeah.
Peace.
This
A
is
child
restarted.
with that.
Yeah, coming back, guys. We're not done yet.
No,
Psych,
we're live, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we are.
Seriously? Oh, that's cool. All right, coming back. How
So
about
Shawn just brought up a great question. Shawn, do you want to shoot the question?
So if there were actual aliens, actually Omar brought it up. I just said that loud.
Yeah, I just want to look at
if
some.
there was a
couple titties.
hot, fine smoking bitch ass alien, female. Well, 2019, so 2020. You
2020.
may not know if they're male or female, but whatever.
Any one of the 76 genders.
Would you go to Pound Town on that bitch? Would you conceive a child with that if you could? If that was normal?
I'll be honest, guys. And I'll be the first one to do it.
If she
It's
had,
on my bucket list.
if she had triple titties, would you? I mean, would you?
I don't know if I'm gonna be aroused by that, but you know, it all depends.
She could
I
be a
got-
shapeshifter alien. She could look like us.
Nah, cause then that's
It's an alien. And she can shape shift back to her ways after.
All right,
Can't
then
shapeshift
I'll
to
have
Taylor
her
Swift.
shift into Jennifer Garner, and I can worship her.
All right. You hear that, Jennifer Garner? What's her name?
Gardner.
Garner,
Garner.
yep. And I can worship her all day.
Omar Hassan wants you to hit him up on his IG.